Race 11 is our final Pertemps handicap hurdle qualifier. It's the leg 4 for the Pertemps in week 10. It's over 3 miles and a furlong, so Cripple Creek Comprehensive, I think that is, for Vinnie Gerard, Gilberto King for Darren Thompson, Central City Spark for Vinnie Gerard, Rapunzel for Martin Leedham, Juniper for David Hooley, Knockerhead Dolce for Darren Thompson, Martin Leedham's Premier Vacancies, Matt Cooper's 2, the Gold Cup and Thunder Rosa, third last for Pontypool Racing, Walk on Dynasty for Daniel French, Alex Cherry's Punctual Lontana, Bell's Native also for Grey Clutterbuck, Nick Driver's Nebula Dawn and Alex Cherry's Keen Admirer, 15 of them, looking for those 4 places. I don't know if any of these have already qualified because I can't see the qualifying list because Tom's down yet again. We really do need to look at trying to get that hosted on a different server because the problems are a bit of a nightmare with it. So as we settle down here for this Pertemps qualifier, it is Keen Admirer for Alex Cherry. That leads by a couple of lengths. Let's wait for the rest of the pack to sort themselves out. It's going to be Keen Admirer that leads him over the first. From Rapunzel, about 7-8 wide. Gilberto King. Wider still as they get to the second. Leaders are over it. The one that didn't get over it particularly well was Knockerhead Dolce to the rear. Darren Thompson that just shuffles a length or so off the back of the pack. Keen Admirer is going to be our leader. Leading them down to the next, which will be the third. 5-length advantage from Gilberto King in second, and Thunder Rosa, Rapunzel, Premier Vacancies and Punctual Lontana. They're away from Central City Spark and Cripple Creek Comprehensive. And third last, about 4 wide from the fence. Wider still is Gold Cup. They get to the third. Leaders all over it. And it's still Keen Admirer, admiring the front. Just away from his stablemate, Punctual Lontana, and Martin Leedham's Rapunzel, and Gilberto King, and Cripple Creek Comprehensive, a little bit wider than his Premier Vacancies and Central City Spark. Red Sox of Thunder Rosa is there. They're followed through by Gold Cup, Walk on Dynasty, third last, Juniper and Bell's Native all in their line as they get to the fourth. Leaders over it, a little bit slow. It's still got a 3-length advantage from Rapunzel and Punctual Lontana. Gilberto King up against the Rowers Cripple Creek Comprehensive and Premier Vacancies, just following them through. Thunder Rosa still about 5 wide, but Keen Admirer has led them over 5. They head towards the 6 with a couple of miles still to take, so Keen Admirer. A 5-length advantage from Rapunzel and Punctual Lontana and Gilberto King, and then Thunder Rosa wide up against the Row Cripple Creek Comprehensive. The Premier Vacancies, Juniper and third last look together. Then they're followed through by Central City Spark and then Bell's Native. A little bit wider from those is Walk on Dynasty. And just the 3 at the rear, Nebula Dawn, Gold Cup and Knockerhead Dolce. There's probably only 10-11 lengths between first and last as they hit the rising ground. It's still this Keen Admirer. At the top of the course, here at Warwick. Still got a 4-5 length advantage from Punctual Lontana. Cripple Creek Comprehensive seems to have got himself locked in. He's got 3 in front of him, which are Rapunzel, Punctual Lontana and Thunder Rosa. A little bit wider now is Gilberto King with a bit of racing room. Moving through the pack is Juniper. Out wider, that is Premier Vacancies, and the other Green Silks are Central City Spark towards the Rower. The 2 Grey Clutterbuck horses. As they get to the 7th, the leader's over it. It's still this Keen Admirer. Got his stablemate about 4 lengths behind him, Punctual Lontana. Run along with Rapunzel. Cripple Creek Comprehensive is still maybe between those. Got a bit of racing room, a little bit wider is Thunder Rosa, and wider still with Gilberto King. Then back up against the Routle, just following through is Juniper. But Keen Admirer. Plenty of horses looking to qualify here for the Pertemps at Cheltenham. And I will do my Cheltenham competition as usual. I'll try and include maybe something with Dell as an added little extra point bonus. I'll speak to Dell about that one. But anyway, Keen Admirer leads them over the 9th. And they will clear that. He's still got a 7-length advantage. although the pack is tightening all the time and getting closer as they come inside the final mile. Anything could win from here. Nebula Dawn's just our back marker at the moment, but it's Keen Admirer with a 3-length advantage from Thunder Rosa, Rapunzel, Punctual Lontana and Bell's Native, who's moved up through the pack now. Knocker Dolce on the wide outside. As they come to the next, this Keen Admirer, his advantage is pretty much gone now as Knocker Dolce and Bell's Native get within just half a length. So it's going to be these three coming down to the 10th. Keen Admirer, Knocker Dolce and Bell's Native, they're all over it together. Just on the outside is Chilberta King as well, so the dude Thompson horses are getting closer all the time, but Keen Admirer still holding them all off from Bell's Native and Knocker Dolce. Chilberta King also being driven along now. A few on the wide outside, third last, Gold Cup, still got a bit to do, but Knocker Dolce just takes it up now from Keen Admirer as he starts to give way. Bell's Native hasn't asked for anything. Chilberta King's back over towards the rail, but it's this Knocker Dolce along with Bell's Native over the 11th with just two to take now. And it's Knocker Dolce and Bell's Native. Chilberta King. Keen Admirer is just going backwards now. Juniper trying to run on out of the main pack. These ones going wide. Central City Spark and Cripple Creek Comprehensive, but it's Knocker Dolce over the penultimate. Leads from Bell's Native. Chilberta King stablemate. Juniper in fourth. Third last and Gold Cup, but it's Knocker Dolce coming down to the last with just a furlong and a half to run. Knocker Dolce and Chilberta King. Still up on the outside is Juniper. Knocker Dolce, Chilberta King, Juniper, Bell's Native starts to give way. Here comes third last. They're over the last, and it is Knocker Dolce with just half a furlong left to run. Here comes Juniper and Chilberta King, but it's going to be Knocker Dolce. Going to take it down. Thompson's probably going to get two qualifiers here with Chilberta King, who's third. Juniper was second, I think. Premier or Punctual Lontana got up for fourth for the other position for Alex Cherry. So a good win there for Darren Thompson. Takes the leg 4 Pertemps Handicap qualifier with Knocker Dolce. Juniper got up for second for David Hooley. Third was Chilberta King, also for Darren Thompson. Fourth was Something Lontana for Alex Cherry. Be pleased with that. Again, the last available Pertemps qualifying position. Well done. And Gold Cup for Matt Cooper. Unlucky, just half a length behind. Doesn't get to qualify this time round.